But later on with time, the guy started changing. Like, he wasn't the same anymore. So it's like, yo, is that you? Like, from nowhere a person gives you that answer. To me, sometimes I just want to cry. Like, I just want to cry. But then at this point you're like, then what? I can just open the window and jump out.
One of a million will reach those heights. Always get a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could toss. Look in my eyes. I'm on the rise.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, my name is Irene, and here we talk about beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and vlogs. So you say it all. And today we are going to talk about mental health. I think mental health falls into lifestyle. Most people do not know about mental health, or we know in that, you know, level. So I'm here to tell you about, like, what is mental health, what are the mental health issues, because I had to learn and find some, given that this is October and October is a month of mental health. Okay, so stay with me, don't go anywhere. Make sure to subscribe, share, like, and comment anything about this video. Okay, thank you. So what is mental health? Mental health is the general state of your psychology, emotional, and social well-being, which helps you to function properly. Like, what's your productivity? How do you feel? How can you interact with others in your community? That is what makes up the mental health. Like, how good, on a scale of 0 to 10, where are you? Into positive or into negative? That is what defines mental health. But also, mental health is the ability to deal with your daily struggles, daily stress, and to stay in balance. Because we know life comes with ups and downs. Every single day, there's a problem that you're going to face. There's something that you're going to have to fight. Whether it's your boss, whether are your studies, whether it's your marriage, whether your children that are growing, talk about teenagers, whether it's your failing marriage, whether it's your ending relationship or anxiety, just like that, you know, life comes with a lot of pressure. So how do you deal with this daily? How do you control yourself? How do you stay in balance? That tells your mental situation or your mental health. And you know why we talk about mental health? We talk about this because I think, aside from the heart, your mental health or your mind is something that runs your life. When it comes to mental health, we have issues like anxiety, we have issues like depression, but also we have issues like bipolar disorder, but that is not so common. The ones that people face the most are anxiety and depression, and these two could go together because it's like they influence each other. Once you are anxious, you tend to be depressed, or once you're depressed, you tend to be anxious, like you're trying to find what's wrong with me. Now, when it comes to anxiety, we have like a very normal anxiety, like a mild, but also we have fear or panic, we have phobias, we worry, and PSD, you name it all. Those are the kind of anxiety which could later go to be main issue. Like, you have very severe anxiety issues, you know, which is really bad and needs to be checked. But when it comes to depression, depression is when you feel like your mood is low, like you don't want to do anything. Most of the times we don't want to wake up, we just want to stay in bed, lay there, and then what, you know, or you have like you've lost interest in things, that is also a sign of depression. But then we have problems like difficulty in focusing or a lack of sleep, and sometimes you can observe that you're losing or gaining weight. This can also be a sign of depression, which means your mental health. Like we said, it's about your mind, emotions, it's about your physiology, your psychology, and the ability to be available in the community. So those are the two common mental health states that needs to be checked, and that affects people. So now let's talk about mental issues. What are the signs that this person, or right now I'm kinda having mental issues? First of all, you just want to be lonely, you know, you just want to be alone, left alone. You don't want to engage with other people. You just want to, you know, okay, it's fine, I understand. We have introverted people that they enjoy their own company. Sometimes I'm like that, like I enjoy my space, I want to do my own things, I feel like I'm productive that way. But then there's that time like you don't really want to be with other people, you feel like they're so irritating, you just want to be you. Loneliness. Some people just want to lock themselves in the house. Another one is negative thoughts. Like you have negative thoughts about yourself, about your life, about everything, or about people, about the society, about the community, about everything. You're just getting the negative thoughts. That is another sign that you have a mental issue, whether you're depressed or you are kinda falling into anxiety. Another, which is a very big problem, is suicide. People get suicidal, you just want to take your life. People find like, and this can even happen to people that are successful, people that have earned a career.
Was so empty.
I remember the song that was even playing, and that, you know, it was Whiskey's Ojuele. And I was dancing, and everybody in there did not know that
You're gonna take your life.
a voice would say, just go home and pop it, you know, that's it, you know. And I just thought, okay, let's just have fun again, I'm just gonna end my life. It was that bad. And yeah.
And this is the same year that you've had all the
Yeah.
great opportunities,
Yeah.
everything has worked out for you.
Yeah.
How were you feeling at that time? Because you also gave me okay, we'll get to the analogy later, but how were you feeling at that time?
I mean, it was one of those things that I didn't know why I was feeling a lot of emptiness. Because on the outside,
Everything is going
I'm
right.
fabulous, I'm making money, you have amazing friends. But I just felt empty. You know, I just felt like, just leave when the praise is the loudest. When the applause is the loudest, just bow.
Is it for fear of not knowing what the future will hold?
He wasn't even thinking that much. It was just feeling like, you know, life hasn't gotten this good. It's now gotten this good. Don't wait for it to turn again. Just, it's okay. You know, like you've done it all. You've built a brand from the scratch. You've inspired so many people to start on their journey. You can bow out now. Like just, you know, even if someone shine shoe in heaven, just go and just be shining the masters.
Were you thinking that you probably didn't have things to live for?
I don't think it was. There's so many things that you have to live for, but it was just a mindset that I didn't know. And again, it's one of those things that I tell people now. When the devil knows that he cannot steal your destiny, he attacks your mind.
Good family and everything, but then at this point you're like, then what? I can just open the window and jump out. That is another sign of mental issue. Another one is low self-esteem. Many people, or most people, go through this, especially now with the availability of social media. I think it's one of the bad things. You feel like the low self-esteem. Okay? And another one is feeling hopeless. You are so hopeless, like you think things will not get better, the situation won't change. You're going through a hard time, a difficult time, it's a phase, but then you don't want to believe like something good can happen out of this, especially when you are into change or something bad happens. Maybe let's say you lost your job or your loved one, or you moved, you failed. We tend to lose hope. You're like, this is it, man, like it's over and above, like it's done, what's else, what's in there. So, and I think once you fall into one sign, let's say into loneliness, now you're starting to think negative thoughts, and now you want to be, you're now hopeless, and now you're like, why not kill myself? So I think like they influence each other. And another one is mood swings. Sometimes you don't even know this, you know, myself, I get that. Okay, forget about the times that it's my hormone is playing, but the times that it's just me, like I'm having mood swings, and I've lived with people that have mood swings. Like, yo, is that you? Like, from nowhere a person gives you that answer. You know, you might just say a small simple thing, and the way they react to be like, did I offend you that way? Did I sound that bad? You know, or you feel like you don't want to talk, nobody should talk to you, like you cannot talk to me anyhow, or now you just want to cry. Seriously, it even happens to me. Sometimes I just want to cry, like I just want to cry. I would even go ahead and find a movie that I know, once I watch this, I will cry. Put the first one, watch, cry. Put the second one, watch, cry. Feeling that it's going to make me feel better, but no, friend, that is not how it works. Tears do not wash away your pain. You're gonna cry and come back. It's just like drinking. Drinking will not help your problems, anxiety, depression. Once you're done doing what you're doing, you're going to feel the same way. The causes of mental issues could be long-term trauma, or you know, some people go through abuse from the age, like since when they were young. We are so sorry, we understand and feel bad for you. You are strong and you got this. And sometimes it's like a long-term depression. You've been depressed, like it's a pile of things. And I'll tell you something, mental issues or mental problems, they never come just as one thing. Usually it's like a build-up. You start small, going, and then now you erupt, just like a volcano, like boom, you're out there. So yeah. And another cause is drug abuse. Drug and alcohol abuse can make you, now you're numb, you don't feel anything, or you're not depressed, you have mood swings. All these can cause mental or disturbances or issues to you. And another one can be diseases or accidents. You know, sometimes, especially when a person gets an accident, this is why they say once you get an accident, especially when you fall, you hit yourself, you have to do like a total scan, and the most thing they check is your brain, because sometimes you'll be walking thinking like you're fine, and you know, I've even seen people that get into accidents and they say, oh, he made it out alive, and then you walk home. Friend, no, maybe you have internal bleeding, you have internal fractures. That's why they go into your brain, check if the brain is fine and everything, because you won't see the issues there and then. And I know a person for a fact, like was somewhere, okay, I would say was here, got an accident, and he was just fine, and then he walked home. But one of my friends suggested, like, yo guys, this guy needs to check with the doctor, should be treated in, like, should go and check his head, because he only had like some cuts here, like some wounds, which wasn't a major problem. But later on with time, the guy started changing, like he wasn't the same anymore. So that was really bad. Like he could, like, you could ask yourself, why this? Like a total change, like a total change in a person, which was even crazy and weird. But at least later on he got help and he's doing fine right now. So accidents and diseases can really affect your mental health or your mental ability. Really needs to be taken into consideration. And last, if not the least, what what could be the solution? What can we do to help ourselves with our mental situation? So the first one could be talking to someone. I know it's difficult to talk to people nowadays. I always say life has changed, people have changed. You might not find someone to talk to, but friend, trust me, there's still people out there. So if you cannot talk to a person, just go talk to the trees. Man, sometimes I talk to myself, like I just want to talk to myself, and I feel like it's working, it's helping. So go out there and talk to someone. You're gonna find someone who you can trust. I'm so glad that I have friends that I know I can talk to about my issues, and they are all intact. It's safe, no gossip around there or whatever, but at least they were there to listen. Or go for help. This means going to hospital, go for therapy, just check in. I know it's hard or difficult to take, but sometimes it's worthy doing. Just go for it. Go for help. After time, you're going to be okay. They're going to help you. They'll tell you what to do, because they really look at a person. They will actually know the causes, like the real reason why you're going through what you're going through. And that's it. And another thing is, stay away from any harmful objects or sources of your mental distraction. Recently, I would say stay away from social media. If you have seen a lot of celebrities, they would tend to log out of their social media, because that is like their cause or the trigger of their mental issue. Like, nobody knows your story, nobody knows behind the scene. All you see is what is already out there. You don't know what a person is going through. Let's talk about the when Khloe lost weight, Khloe Kardashian. We were like, did she take out the implants? Did she do this? Like, a lot of assumptions. Nobody knew she was going through someone cheating on her while they're expecting another baby. You know, it's something difficult. Me myself, being like, after watching the show, I was like, yo, it's a lot to take. And you can see actually, like, she's very numb. They're talking to her, she's feeling nothing literally, like she's just there. She's not happy, she's not sad, she's watching everything go there.
I feel like you're a little numb, you know, like it's a lot. And I think that my emotion comes from wishing that you would enjoy it more, you know, because every time we say, let's celebrate, let's have a baby shower, let's do this, let's do that, and you don't want to do it. But I think what you don't understand is it's such a blessing to all of us, and we're all really happy for you. And it's hard to realize how precious all these times are, and I just want you to embrace it, you know, because I just don't want you to miss the moment. And I don't either, and I appreciate that, and I don't want to miss the moment either. I'm not pregnant, so it's not like I'm taking maternity photos, or it's a whole different experience. I don't want to have a shower because it's just uncomfortable for me, and I want you to be happy. I want you to be as excited as the rest of us. I'm so happy. No, you're not. Don't worry, I'm fine. Just celebrate you, and maybe that'll put you into the mood. We can try. Let's just have something at my house, really simple. Don't spend money, like I don't want flour, like you don't have to do all that. It's like, can you not tell me, please, how to give you a baby shower? Okay, thank you.
And the other reason to stay away from these harmful objects or things is, like, you could harm yourself. Imagine you're feeling anxiety or you're depressed. Now you feel like you're suicidal, and inside your house you have a gun. Friend, what are you gonna do? It's just that. Friend, you're gone. You're out there. So stay away from these things, or you can just open a window and jump. I'm so glad in China they made sure that the windows, you cannot easily jump from out of the window. Like, before you jump, you'll be like, no friend, we're not doing this today. Not today. I'm so glad about that, because I heard that this place has a lot of suicide cases. Yeah, there are lots. You never know about that. And another solution is, do what makes you happy. I can sometimes get out to do my skincare, I can get out to just do something that I like, go get beautiful, spend time with my friends or by myself, cook a nice meal, just like that, in order to get out of the things that affect my mental health. And that's all on this video. I hope you like it. I hope it helps someone out there. I wish we can all invest and know the importance of our mental health, which is going to help us to be good. You know, once you're well, you're going to actually impact others. It starts from you to others. I always say you can never pour from an empty cup, so it begins with you. Take care and be good there, but also make sure to check on your friends, your loved ones. You don't know what a person is going through. Let's not buy into social media. That is just put there, but check on them. Your friend, are you fine? Is everything okay? How have you been? You don't really have to be in someone's life. Just once in a while, it's good. I hope you love this, and I'll see you in my next video. My name is Irene, and ciao ciao.